Hey guys! Today I can finally unbox and review my Ghost in the Shell Geisha statue by Weta Workshop. I purchased the statue from collectiblesdirect.co.uk, who I can wholeheartedly recommend as they have been excellent. Whether you liked or disliked the Ghost in the Shell movie, I think we can all agree that it was visually stunning. The CGI effects were rich and vibrant, the costumes and props were intricate and beautifully designed, and I think everything combined really brought the Ghost in the Shell universe to life. Last year, I saw actual geishas and Maiko walking on the streets of Kyoto, and they are just so beautiful and command such a presence. And I think that Kurt and Bart, who designed the kimono, and Weta Workshop, who created the masks for the geishas, did an amazing job at capturing that essence and translating that into the very futuristic world of Ghost in the Shell. Because of their amazing work, I was so inspired by them for my next cosplay, and I decided to do the geisha from Ghost in the Shell. So keep an eye out on my Facebook page, Dark Arts Cosplay Design, and Instagram for progression on this costume build. I really hope I can do their amazing work justice, because it is just so stunning and I felt so inspired by it. Next, I'd like to talk a little bit about the packaging. Weta's attention to detail is not only very obvious in the statues that they create, but also in the packaging itself. When I received a very large box from Collectibles Direct, inside of it, of course, was the original brown Weta cardboard box. And inside of that box was the statue box, which was surrounded with these little things. And these little things are little foam corner protectors, ensuring that the box stays safe during transport. This is a really great attention to detail, and I wish that my Sideshow Collectibles Loki statue box had the same treatment, as unfortunately that box was very badly damaged during transport. The outside brown cardboard box was dented and ripped, and therefore the inside box, who did not have any protection, was unfortunately also damaged. Now, I like to take my time unboxing my statues, but when I received that Loki box, my first reaction was to get inside the box as quickly as I could to check if the statue itself was okay. Fortunately, the statue itself was okay, but I felt a little bit disappointed that for quite an expensive piece, the packaging was so poor. Fortunately, this one arrived in pristine condition, and the artwork on the box is really beautiful. Big image of the geisha itself, and on the box you have the patterns of the geisha's kimono. Another nice feature is that the front opens up. The front is held shut with two little Velcro tabs, and inside of it is talking about the production of the statue and additional imagery of the geisha statue hiding inside, or in my case, next to me. So as I said, I'd like to take my time assembling the statue, so I'm not going to do this on camera, but I'll show you the fully assembled piece once done, and I'll go through the little findings and bits and pieces I found when building it. So don't go anywhere, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Thank you for waiting. As you can see, the geisha is fully assembled. She's standing currently on her base for her display case, which is this one with a Japanese washi paper backdrop. Overall, the assembly was quite straightforward. Everything is held together by the use of magnets. Arms come separate, neck piece, and then the two heads. I've picked this one to go onto the pillar. Pillar itself is a plastic, quite detailed actually, pillar. There's some little details down there, which is then locked into place onto the tatami mat base. Only pet hate at the moment is there's a tiny little stain in the middle of the tatami mat. The kimono itself is so detailed, lovely little patterns on her kimono, vibrant pink for her yuban, her under kimono, and then moving towards the front of her obi, which looks so delicate, and the lovely bright golden obi shime. Fingers and hands are one of my favorite parts of this statue. They look so delicate, so beautifully positioned, and I really like how freaky it looks as a whole. I have switched on the collar, as you can see, and the collar pattern illuminates beautifully. It's the same pattern that's at the bottom of her kimono. Biggest challenge for me when I put this together is trying to find the light switch of the collar, which I'll show where that's at in a moment, but it's quite well hidden, so well done Weta for that one. I will turn her around now so that we can have a look at the back. And this is the back of the geisha statue. We can now take a good look at her beautiful obi with very intricate embroidery. Interestingly, they've chosen a maiko or a geisha in training style knot for this. As you can see, the collar is on, and I'll show you where that little switch is. It's right there. So you can probably understand why I had some difficulty locating it. The hair ornaments are of the same transparent red as her collar, and obviously they're the same on the second head. I'm just going to turn her around one more time so we can take a look from the side. And this is her profile shot. As you can see, I turned the collar back on just because it looks really beautiful. And a nice side shot of her obi. You can see her pink U-band sticking out from her sleeves. And there's just so much detail everywhere. Her hair ornaments, her kanzashi, and even on the inside of her face, which is very difficult to see, but there's that sort of honeycomb texture. Overall, really happy with the statue. If Weta is going to make another one, I would love to have the red geisha because she was so beautiful. Keep an eye out on my social media pages for progression of my cosplay. But for now, thank you for watching, and let me know what you think.